Welcome back everybody after a short wait to the last round of the qualifiers of the Gigabyte Challenge number 6. We are HeflaTV and we are just proud to present to you Kompas Gaming versus Novus Potentia in this best of one series. Winner takes all almost, more or less. My name is Coucher and joining me will be Benji.
Hey, although I do have some interesting news and some slightly awesome news, is that this isn't the last round in fact. As it's only the top 8 that make it through. We're currently in the round of 32, meaning that after this game we've got one more Dota 2 action for that. Slightly more entertaining than the TI4 finals.
Slightly more. Only
Yep.
slightly. But, man, I guess more Dota for us to cover. Coming into this draft though, just 100% standard so far. Lycan banned by Novus Potentia, Kompas Gaming taking out the Tidehunter. And, well, do you have any crazy predictions about this game or the draft?
It's going to involve heroes that can push and gank. That's basically the meta right now. Sadly, as in, the meta has kind of been figured out at the moment, especially after TI4 with, you know, teams not really making up new strategies as a big tournament's just been finished up. But while this is going on, it is worth noting there have been a few results coming out from the round of 16 matches where BDC, the Balkans Bears, did beat European Love Story to get into the round of 16 with that final last game away. And we've also got X Game. We cast them in fact, I think in game number 1 or game number 2 for you. And they just beat Asperia and they're going to be into the round of 16 as well for that last game to try and get in.
Yeah, it's... I mean, I actually have no idea how many rounds there are. I don't think I've ever casted so many qualifier rounds of the Gigabyte.
I think there's 6 in total, as there was a whole bunch of teams that turned up. As in, over 300 teams turned up. Now we're down to the last 32. Soon there will only be 8, and those 8 will go through to the main event to join the few that will be invited. And after that, well, that's when the fun really starts. As if that last game wasn't fun at all.
Well, we will at least see one different thing already. The Doombringer just makes it through the ban phase and immediately picked up. But Novus Potentia going for a Razor and an Earthshaker. Well, Earthshaker last time around, they just played such a sick one. Eplet, he was really spot on the Earthshaker plays all around. And of course Razor is a pretty decent hero against Doom, I think. If you already have your static link activated, you don't care about Doom that much. And of course the same goes for Eye of the Storm. You can still do damage and just be a menace even though being doomed. And oh wait, Shadow Demon! Wow.
We are seeing some interesting stuff coming out, and the Shadow Demon is a little bit of a less picked up hero due to the huge amount of pushing support that have really taken the fray recently. But at the same time, Shadow Demon, it makes things interesting in terms of drafting, because there's a bunch of heroes you don't really want to go up against with your opposing team as a Shadow Demon. Stuff like Sense, stuff like Morana, stuff like a Slardar to some extent. Anything with a huge, hard-to-hit stun that can basically be targeted on demand whenever you want with that Shadow Demon Disruption.
I am hoping for a Lina. That hero doesn't get enough love.
Lina with a Meepo off lane.
Oh man, Meepo off lane. I guess it can work if it's up against a solo laner, that is. If the enemy is going for an aggressive tri-lane, but coming back to the real world, so to say. Kanka banned out by Novus Potentia, and of course Kanka is such a solid hero, especially together with the Shadow Demon. Disruption to easily set up the torrent, which you talked about just. Otherwise hard to hit stuns, made easy to hit all of a sudden. And Ancient Apparition taken out by Kompas, so... I mean, having the Shadow Demon, I definitely want to see some combo with it. I'm not just too sure which one they're gonna go for.
Well, they've got plenty of opportunities. The most common one is that Morana, but at the same time, it has kind of faded off a little bit due to the fact that to really get the most out of it, you need to put them together and generate an aggressive tri-lane. And if it doesn't work out, you are somehow wasting a pick to some extent.
Well, I guess if you're in a position to actually make your enemy do that, it's always nice. But Mirana banned out, as is the Skyroth Mage, and now Novus Potentia. They have to reveal a little bit more to us, but will it be even worth it?
Well, they've got the Earthshaker. He played an amazing game last time, and they could pick up the scent themselves again. We saw how good that scent player was. Sadly, the Skywrath Mage isn't going to be on their side, but they do have that Razor instead. Razor, one of those heroes that people after TI4 realize just how good of an anti-carry Razor is. Just simply get your static link onto a hero, and now he does huge amounts of damage with no items.
Well, I mean, that is of course if he gets that static link. And that's a big if, I guess, especially if there's a Doombringer on the board. And now, Novus Potentia, well, having the Earthshaker already I think is really nice against Doom, because you can use the Fisher to just block off the enemy, so the hero who got Doom can just safely run away and actually make it out alive. But Novus Potentia, well, I have no idea what to even expect at the moment.
Well, it could be anything at this point. You've got plenty of good offlaners still in the pool. Stuff like Tide, stuff like Scent. On the other hand, you could go for the more standard pushing heroes. The Death Prophet still available. You've got Brewmaster. Oh no, Brewmaster got banned out. I'll go put my glasses on. And you've also got stuff like Shadow Shaman. If you want to go for those that secondary support, get more pushing it. They do pick up that Scent. We saw how good he was last time. They want him again.
Yeah, and actually rather surprising that the Shadow Shaman has been overlooked, because in every single game that we casted today, Shadow Shaman was like first pick, or at least in the first phase for sure.
But either way, Kompas Gaming, they could pick it up themselves. KPG just obviously the favourites in this matchup, I'd say, the more well-known team, currently playing in the Star Ladder right now in the, I think, the Star Series.
Yes, they are, and they have been looking pretty damn solid. But of course, if Novus Potentia, if they can repeat the performance of the last game, it's going to be hard to stop them. And of course, every single game of Dota is just so different. They can go 180 degrees easily, just get turned around on their heads.
Yeah, upsets can happen, especially in best of ones. As we do see that the Viper is going to get picked up, and Viper, again, that counter to Scent. You can just simply put the Viper 1 versus 1 and have some kind of, well, I'm not actually quite sure how they'd lane it since they've also got a Doom. As in, generally you want to put the Viper against the Scent due to how hard it counters him, but at the same time...
Well, I guess the Doombringer's probably going to be on the off lane, maybe? Kompas can play around with it a little bit, but if they actually do decide to run like an aggressive tri-lane or something with Viper up against Centaur solo, then we might see yet another game when they just don't have like a solid traditional late game carry.
Either way, we are going to be seeing this last fourth pick coming out from Novus Potentia. It's going to... They're taking their time, down to the last 30 seconds. Both these two teams just waiting it out, as a strategy hasn't really formed yet from either side. I'd say the only real interesting picks per se would be the Shadow Demon getting picked up on KPG side. But even then, as in he's hardly a surprise pick.
I mean, so speaking of surprise picks, I wish some teams would go for like Huskers and stuff. Medusa, Husker, something like that. I hardly think that we're gonna see it though, as we're gonna see a Tinker, this time on Novus Potentia themselves.
But either way, another Tinker this time, and well, we saw how well they did shutting him down, but there's no Skywrath Mage to go up against him, so they could get that carry potential, could get that to late game, and send the Scent on the off lane, but Razor, Earthshaker, and another support. And once again, surprisingly, still a lot of really good supports available. So we do see the Death Prophet getting picked up in counter. A very good hero against Tinkerers. Again, that Laser Beams doesn't really do very much against Death Prophet. You could just spam you with that Crypt Swarm. Not quite spammable as the Arcane Bolt on Skywrath Mage, but still very nice stuff there coming out from KBG.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Although now they kind of commit themselves to actually fighting and getting towers early on. But up against the Tinker, going for that kind of strategy, it might be extremely risky, because can you actually guarantee that you will get those racks early so that you will have the impact because I don't see really an option for Kompas Gaming to go for another core. I guess they could run the Doombringer as a jungler, as a 4 position, but even so, what hero could they go for as the 5th?
Well, if you're looking for a ban coming out from a KPG onto Novus Potentia, I was about to say the Shadow Shaman would be a pretty good pick. And that does leave most of the common supports left out. They're going to want a range one, so it's not a triple melee lane coming out on the Radiant side. And something that can work together with that Earthshaker.
What would be the best option? At the moment, to be honest, I have no clue whatsoever. Shadow Shaman, of course, got banned, as did the Leshrac. So 2 other supports. I guess Rubik actually wouldn't be that bad.
Well, you could go for the Rubik, or just as I'm about to say, going for the Jakiro for the teamfight ability, comboing in with the Centaur Warren and the Earthshaker, lots and lots of stun ability, plus that tower harassment that's always so overlooked on a Jakiro with that liquid fire. While KPG, they're also looking for their last hero. They've got them in on the Death Prophet. Now, the interesting thing with this last pick is, are they going to go for a simple offlaner, or are they going to go for an aggressive tri-lane with the Doom plus Shadow Demon plus something else? And like you said, you could go for a lot more weirder supports if, because of that Shadow Demon can set up the stun, stuff like the Lina, stuff possibly even like a Witch Doctor if you wish to go for one of the few supports that are more commonly picked up in the scene.
I mean, Lina definitely wouldn't be bad. And, well, they go for a Sand King, so actually Shadow Demon is really nice early on, because Sand King's lower Burrow Strike level range is just non-existent almost. So Shadow Demon will buy time for the Sand King to actually get close for the Burrow Strike with his Disruption. And, well, that gives them a lot more teamfight and mid-game presence as well once the Sand King gets the Blink Dagger. But I still am afraid that Kompas Gaming might just not be able to break high ground.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard problem with KPG is there is a lot of counter push coming out from them, especially with that Tinker, if he can get those boots up, compared to the last Tinker we saw, who unfortunately had a pretty, sad game for them. Either way, though, we've got a pause on our hands. So we've got, on the Radiant side, we've got Razor being played by Hi Please Die, thanks bye, all one word. 3plet on the Earthshaker, Android, small lowercase p, on the Jakiro, Dale asterisk, I don't know what that stands for, terms and conditions not apply, and Ultra HS hat Barban.
And for Kompas Gaming on the dire side, PSM playing up on the Shadow Demon, leaving Chet on the Death Prophet, Goddamn on the Sand King, Artis playing the Viper, and plus, or well, it's kind of a smiley face, I guess. Maybe not so smiley, but whatever the case may be, he's playing on the Doombringer. And I'm not even too sure if they're with their usual full 5-man roster. Because if it's a ticketed game, it automatically takes your registered name or something. But now it's just whatever name they have. Chet and Artis, they are 100% in the Kompas Gaming lineup anyway. The others though, got no clue.
Well, I'm to be honest, I'm not sure, but we are going to be going live right now with this. As we're going to actually be seeing how these lanes are going to come out from KPG, as they could lane this a lot of different ways. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do as a Razor. He does pick up those boots immediately.
Yeah, it's just to ensure that you can actually chase people down with the static link. Maybe they're expecting somebody to come up solo against Razor and for the Razor to just crush that matchup. And, well, Razor against Doom, Razor does indeed crush that.
As we do in fact see the Doom, he's going to be going in the offlane. He's going to be having sad times. Although, it looks like it might be a 1 versus 1. This is going to be a little bit interesting, as obviously Team NP themselves have the possibility to, mix and match this the way they want.
Wow. If they went for a jungle, well, jungle Tinker, it would have been fun to be honest to see, but that would have meant like Jakiro mid lane, which I know a team close to your heart, maybe Infused, has run quite a lot.
As we are, both these two teams that are staying back, they know that the team has a possibility of first blood potential, and neither of them really want to risk it. So we're just going to be, you know, seeing a very, very slow early game. A few walls being placed, and the match is going to start. Look, it's going to be tri-lane versus tri-lane. Always fun.
Indeed it is, although actually we might not see proper tri-lane versus tri-lanes at all. And oh, Doombrain, he finds a haste rune. Actually could leave it to the Sand King as well. I think it might be a better choice. Nope, he just picks it up himself. As Gotham, he sees Entropy. I'm surprised he didn't just go for the Burrow Strike there.
Yeah, that could have been a kill if they did, but sadly, Doom, well, he does get some damage later on, but right now, doesn't really have very much as he is going to be able to get that magic bush ward going off.
Oh wow, I just can't understand why would you not leave the haste to Sand King, just set up a kill on Tinker maybe early on already or something. Especially since, well, I guess Kompas Gaming, they do not know it themselves, but there is no vision for MP on the Radiant side, or the bottom side of the map rather.
Yeah, right now, both these two teams, a little bit sparse on vision. The vision on the... Ooh, that's a sentry board coming out from Earthshaker, just slightly missing right there.
Actually, that's a really nice observer spot. I don't think I've ever seen it placed like that. Because it gives pretty decent vision as well from the rotations of the MP side. As well as just blocking the camp, and like we see, Triplet, he has no clue where it is. Oh, double sentries wasted, 200 gold down the drain.
That is a little bit sad right there, as those sentries basically did nothing. As Doom, he is going to be a little bit of trouble, but not too much. And these supports are just going to concentrate on stacking, giving this Razor as much of an easy time as they can. While on this top lane, Sent, well, he is going to be having a sad time. He's up against a Viper who's also got two supports helping him. Very little he can do here. Although he has managed to pick up a level, 2 levels in a bit.
Yeah, not that bad as Triplet finds himself a Doombreaker. Actually, I thought he's gonna go for a potential block off. Goes for the Fisher. Oh, actually, it still blocks him off. He's trying to run the other way around Entropy. He's only level 1. Now Static Link comes out, body blocking Entropy. How good can you do it? Dual Breath to slow him down even more as Triplet. He needs some more mana. The Static Field, one more right click. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. He just limps away and... Oh, come on! Razor, you can chase him down. Razor, yeah, he gets the first blood.
Those boots coming in handy as he will pick that up. 112 damage stolen away, and that's going to be the first kill coming out from Team NP, as, well, they are the underdogs, the lesser known team in this matchup, but, well, that's a very good start for them.
Indeed it is, and like the boot speed, just completely paying off. Without those boots, I'm actually quite doubtful if they would have gotten the kill. Or if they would, they probably would have just tried to dive towers or maybe pop some clarities on the Earthshaker to get that secondary Fisher going or something like that. But they just got it quite easy, just chased him down, and now Tinker, he is stacking up his own jungle while just running away from the mid lane for a little while, and that's just one great thing you can do. You can do the same thing to the Ancients, but Ancients, they are blocked at the moment.
Yeah, as in, fun fact, boots are so overpowered, they're brought on literally every single hero.
Yeah, but oh, Dale now getting slowed down. There is the disruption as well. Got them coming in from the river. He's level 2, gets the burst strike, but will it still be enough? The Fisher helps out a little bit. Dale, Hoofstomp is there. Can he actually stay alive? Are you kidding me? Just once again, Earthshaker, perfect rotation. Nope, they get the kill anyway. Artist gets the last right click into him. As now Triplet just wasted a TP, wasted some mana, and that is a win for Kompas.
That's a big win right there coming from Kompas, but a nice try. Really good teamwork coming out there, realizing that something was going wrong or coming in to help almost immediately. And in fact, the Earthshaker is coming in to help us. Once again, he's leveled up that return, and it's working against him with that nether corrosive skin.
Oh yeah. I mean, they were the team running the... Oh, never mind. Dale was the one playing the center last time around as well, so... I guess it's... Return, it's not like it does more damage than the corrosive skin as it is. It's really weird. But that's his decision. Just used to the build, maybe a little bit too used. It's just Centaur, it's usually a cookie cutter build, so to say. Just maxing out double edge, 1 point into return, and then just getting hoofed up. Although, this time around I think it's a little bit more justified, since he was dealing with an actual tri-lane. So return just against the support harass is really good.
Razor's doing huge amounts of harass right now to Doom, even though he's under his own tower. Jakira's coming in to do even more, and Doom's going to have to be super careful as we do see the Earthshaker is waiting for the fissure block. If he can get this off, this is going to be a very, very dead Doom, and that is probably going to be dead Doom.
Oh, actually without the Ice Path, they would have had to dive it. But Ice Path just barely on the edge, and they have two just extremely long range disables as artists. He wants to go for the kill on Dale, maybe. If only the Viper was level 6, would have been easy Viper strike into kill, but not to be. At the moment, MP, they are a little bit ahead kill-wise, 2-1, but of course it's only 5 minutes in. Death Prophet farming extremely well mid lane, actually 30 and 9 compared to 23 and 3. But Tinker, this time around, not nearly as shut down as Moon Meanders was last game.
Opus, he's at least competing. Death Prophet has got an easier time early game, picking up that form, the Crypt Swarm, being able to do the harassment, but at the same time, you know, both these, the Tinker, he doesn't need that much early farm. Just as soon as he starts getting his boots of travel, as long as he doesn't get ganked, as long as he gets reasonable farm, that's when his basically hero comes online with that 2,000 gold item.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Just get the boots travels, maybe that blink dagger after that, and then you're just in the zone already almost. Unless it comes out like too super late. But we can see the bottom lane Doombringer, he's just trying to steal or leech any kind of XP that he possibly can. Get some as well, but not too much. As PSM on the Shadow Demon, well, he has enough gold for boots finally, but 6 minutes in, he's only level 3. Goddamn, Sanking level 3 as well. He's finally starting to just farm the jungle, but the supports are rather under leveled, I have to say.
Yeah, if we have a quick look at the hero levels right now, that both the Sand King and the Earthshaker, in fact, the levels are mostly equal among both these two teams. Both of them kind of sacrificing the levels in order to get their carries up. Both level 6 carries right now on that Razor and on that Viper.
Oh yeah, and well, at the moment, it really is just, for Kompas Gaming, I think they have to get that fast blink there on the Sand King. And of course, for that to happen, they need to stack a little bit more PSM actually. He's helping out there a little bit. I'm surprised by what he did actually at the moment. I was expecting him to just pull the big camp with his right click and then Shadow Poison into the side camp here and just stack both of them simultaneously. But at least stacking one is already pretty damn nice. It is a quad stack, I want to say, or no, it's only triple stack, I think.
That's going to be pretty nice gold coming out from for that Sand King as soon as he's able to pick that up. Obviously not quite yet. He has got that level 2 in Sandstorm though, meaning he's going to be able to pick up that Blink Dagger pretty quickly once he can be able to get stacked up camps like that. In fact, even there's other camps stacked up twice. Although there are a few golems in it. Golem's everyone's least favourite camp.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, Tidehunter doesn't care, I guess, since he has physical damage and you an Anchor Smash. But he's not an actual jungler either. So yeah, Mod Golems, they're just the bane of existence for any single jungler. But now we see Triplet, he's rotating around, watching for the rune. Haste, maybe, lucky haste? No, rune spawns bottom, it is the Invis rune. As Tier 1 tower, it is getting pressured on the top lane, and MP doesn't look like they want to react. Oh, never mind me, they use the Stampede. Nice burst strike onto Dale, but the Fisher comes out and PSM taking a lot of damage. Viper strike onto Triplet, as Art is gonna get that kill. And actually Shadow Demon somehow still alive, going for the TP out, he got it as well.
He went for the wrong juke spot, and well, he's gonna check it eventually, but realize that Shadow Demon's gone, and that is going to be, you know, no kills coming out there.
Yeah, and the tower, well, it's not in deny range at least. But Kompas Gaming, they forced, I think it was 2 TPs there. The Stampede got used by the Centaur and they didn't kill anybody. So, very highly successful defense. Especially since if the tower start falling, that's gonna mean a faster Blink Dagger on Sand King. Who actually, he has a Ring of Regen on him at the moment. So does he want to like finish up Tranquil Boots before the Blink?
We do have an Invis rune right now here on Jet. He's on that Death Prophet. Looks like he's going to go for the kill right now. He's going to do huge amounts of damage to the ultimate. It's going to take him out. Taking out the Jakira. Android P not really having a chance for that Invis rune being popped out. And looks like I'm going to go for some tier 1 damage right now. This KBG lineup is looking to do some pushing. Looking to take down some towers. Although they don't really have that much pushing potential. Not before they get that level 2 on the ultimate.
Death Prophet really is the only one just with some hardcore push, but oh, he's the one who's getting caught now with the Fisher. Actually, the stun isn't there, but the block is real. Now the Liquid Fire as well, he's back to full HP thanks to the Spirits coming back, and he's so damn speedy, running through them. The Ice Buff actually is not on target. There's the Stampede to slow him down even more. Static Ink is there, and they will secure the kill in the end.
They did have to pop a lot to get that, but at the same time, that is going to be a very nice kill there. Giving Razor another, even more farm, even more kills, as he's already got his mech on 10 minutes in, plus boots and 500 gold. He's keeping up with the Viper, only slightly behind by about 100 gold. Nothing really to mention.
Yeah, and well, both of them have mechs finished as well. It's just the Ring of Passy difference at the moment, more or less. But tower goes down top lane, so Viper gets a little bit extra, although most likely high please die thanks by. He's gonna get the tower in return, so really the safe lane farmers, like you said, are neck and neck, as are the mid laners actually, but the TPs are coming in. Really pin out, the Fisher comes out, Chet is there though, Crisp Swarm, it does just so much damage, but the stacking kick activated with the mech popped. So, just, they actually defend the tower, rather they deny it.
Very nice move there coming out from KPG, really worth it to get that deny off. And they didn't have to blow very much to do so. They just picked up a few TPs, and they're going to go for the harassment and pick up this last tier 1 tower while they're down here. In the meanwhile, Tinker has finally got his boots of travel. He's been keeping up with mid lane mostly, in terms of farm, with the Death Prophet now making his way down towards the bottom. That's giving him a little bit of space. But Ultra HS's are doing, an okay good job.
Yo, and that's actually now a Blink Dagger and Sand King. So until Tinker gets his own Blink Dagger, it's probably gonna be a little bit hard for him to actually survive. Although heat-seeking missiles are there, the illusions are coming in from their Prophet, scouting things out. March of the Machines, nice Fisher to block off the creeps as well. The mech gets popped, but even with the mech, the March of the Machines still just decimates the creep waves.
And Artes is going to be a little bit careful right now, as Viper is taking a lot of damage. His mech's already been popped. But it looks like they want to go full all in on this tier 1 tower, with Doom coming in with his own Doom. Sand King smoked up. They might be able to pick up Shadow Demon right now.
Well, they should be able to get easy kills, but Chet, he's going in balls deep. The Martian Machine came up, but the Burrow Strike is still. Will we see a Doom as well? Yes, we will. The Stampede comes out a little bit too late to scout them. He's taking a lot of damage as well, and Doom, he goes down 2 for 1. There's the mech pop by Razor. They're going for PSM artists. His damage is stolen. Nice disruption actually coming out from PSM. Oh, nice Ice Path, and the Liquid Fire does secure the kill, as it was a 3 for 1, and the tower actually didn't get destroyed. Artis got the tower lasted.
Yeah, that's a very good job there coming out from Team NP right now. Picking up those 3 kills, only losing 1. Sadly, it was a Tinker, their most important hero to get the farm up on, but at the same time, he had already brought all his items, and he did manage to pick up that kill onto Death Prophet before he went down anyway.
Yeah, Dale, he's getting close to his Blink there now, center, 300 away. Tinker, like you said, just struggling a little bit thanks to that death. But he got the... Oh, another disruption though, Artis. Can he go for the kill? Mid lane. March of the Machines is down. He has the laser as well. Actually surprised that he didn't use it for the mischance, but he is alive. Hoof Stomp, double HPSM. Gonna fall down. Artis drops low as well. Actually gets the counter kill on Dale. I mean, Viper is so good against Centaur to just completely kite him around. As the Blink, Burrow Strike, off target. Triplet gets the stun, and now there is the Static Link. Sandstorm already used, but they're just gonna chase him down. Burrow Strike, nope, it's on cooldown.
And that is going to be another kill coming out as we're just seeing KPG, they're trying to make things work, but I feel that their initiations and attempts at ganks are just a little bit haphazard. They're kind of going in, focus target to one hero, and they're putting themselves in too much danger to do so. But their tower pushes are going pretty well right now. They've only lost 1 tower in turn for 2. And they're trying to take down that tier 2 on bottom. Doing a little bit of damage to that.
I hope for them to just either go for another tower or maybe even get Roche with that Exorcism when it comes off. Or well, it is off cooldown. He has the Kiilstofte now as well. So I think they could pressure it. Just get some sentries, make sure that there's no vision for NP and get the Roche. Get the small advantage that way. Looking at the gold, it's actually a 4,000 lead for Kompas Gaming as it is. XP though, 2,500 almost for MP. So level wise they are doing better as Android P with an Invis rune and a haste rune, and He's scouting out Sand King actually. Now Exorcism gets pop and Sand King. Ice Path is there. Burst Strike out by Sand King just before the Ice Path connects. And now, oh, PSM, he might be in trouble. He's in deep. Stampede used and actually just used to disengage.
But either way, Sand King's coming in from behind. He has got his epicenter and the blink. Gonna get the stun off, but so much damage. He gets blocked off with the rest of the team there to help, and that's going to be a 1-0 plus the tower in favor of KPG.
Yeah, that is the kind of trace they need, but Art is now dropping solo. Mech is already on cooldown. Dale gets the hoof stomp, the kill of PSM now. Jet back to full HP thanks to the Spirit. Eye of the Storm activated on Razor as well. Now they have to escape. Artis, he's blocked in. Double H gets the kill. He just stood around for a little bit too long as Jet. He's on the run. Should be fast enough though with face boots used and the Witchcraft. But Doombringer, why did he run back in? He has face boots as well. And even Drums Pop to just scuttle his way out of there. But man, KPG, they just should have been happy with the tower. But oh, the epicenter burst strike! He kills off Dale. And oh, demonic burst on Razor as well. They just don't know when to give up.
Yeah, both these two teams, it kind of was a team fight that started about a minute ago, and it's still kind of going on. Both finally disengaging, and I'd say mostly ended up equal. Both the two teams losing difficult stuff they really needed. I will say probably slight advantage to KPG getting that tower.
Yeah, and actually Jet, he's picked up a Hood of Defiance, so Jet on the Death Prophet, he's probably going to pick up a pipe for their team.
Yeah, but it's also worth noting that the gold difference currently is 5k in favor of KPG, but the experience is in favor of NP. So KPG doing a nice job of keeping the gold in their favor, even if the kills aren't. Just being able to get that farm up on the Sand King. And it is mostly the farm on the supports that seems to be making the majority of the difference. The Sand King especially, getting his Blink Dagger, got his Tranquil Boots, looking for even more items right now.
Well, at least there's a Blink Dagger on Doom now, so can actually set up things a little bit better. But oh, Berserk onto Andrew P. RTC's there as well. Viper Strike, should be an easy kill, or will it? The Stampede helping out the last right clicks the poison. He's still gonna tick down.
That is going to be yet another kill coming out onto the Jakiro. He's not been having the greatest game, sadly. Not being able to really... he's landed some nice Ice Blasts, but not really been able to get that to tower damage done with that Liquid Fire.
They just haven't been able to get in position for that to actually happen. And now they are going for Roshan Artist together with the Death Prophet, just doing it slowly. They don't have any sources of minus armor, so it's not as fast as they maybe would hope for. But Exorcism is level 2 at least, so I'd say it's within a reasonable speed, but they might lose their tier 1 tower top for it. And, well, Artist actually, he's only 500 gold away from his own Aghanim Scepter now. Make the 300 as he sold something. I'm not too sure what it was even. Maybe a magic wand or something. But top lane TPs are coming in. Jet is there as well. Can he catch somebody with the Yule Scepter? Throw them up in the air.
He doesn't like it. The rest of them, they're all going to be getting out there, getting out of dodge. Just realizing how dangerous it is to be in that area as Sand King is just going balls deep. He's going 1 versus, well, 2 versus 3 right now. As the Viper's also there ready to start harassing this.
The Ice Path catches him. The Blink, Double H, Hoof Stomp. Static Field, and Jakiro gets the kill with the Liquid Fire.
Yeah, that's going to be another kill there going on, and Sand King playing just a bit too aggressive right there, and he's going to get punished because of it. Giving NP another kill, another addition to their lead.
Yeah, and Ice Path, oh, Artist just barely dodged. He of course has the Aegis, but still, you usually want to make something good happen with an Aegis, so if it just gets popped, it's really not serving its purpose. And that is Aghanim Scepter finished on Artist on the Viper, although Razor, he is only 600 gold away from his own and Artist. Oh, the Hoofstorm comes in! Static Field Double H, that's his Aegis lost. The Doom came out as well, but they used the Stampede to disengage. And they need to pick off some Tragglers. Anybody? Oh, nice Spore Stomp! And Crypt Swarm onto Dale. They get the body block from Doom and they get the kill. But they were expecting for so much more, I think, as oh, Artist, he goes in, Viper Strike up onto Android P. Or rather, it wasn't the Earthshaker. Scottdam, can he get in range for that Burrow Strike? He's trying to chase him down. Yule Sceptered up. Will there be a War Stomp as well? Oh, the Echo Slam onto multiple heroes. Scottdam up in the Macropire. Nice mech though by Artist as well. Goddamn, he goes down. It's not the end of the world though, as forced out Razor. He's going balls deep. RTC actually might fall down. Going for the TP out. I have to storm. Will it be enough damage? One right click. No, it just somehow TP's out as PSM now. He's the one on the run. Blocked in. Paraban gets the kill with the laser.
And another mostly equal trade right there. 2 for 2. And I'd say probably slightly in favor of KPG as they did lose that sense. But at the same time, it was a mostly equal team fight. One initiating, the other one getting a counter initiation after pushing in too far. And this seems to be mostly a game of overextensions.
And, well, to be honest, at the moment, do you think it might be worth it for Doom to just target the centaur with his ultimate? Just so that they can't just completely run away with the Stampede?
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of Ascent, that if you don't get that silence up on him, he can choose when to engage. Either disengage with the ultimate or engage in favourable positions. It's basically like giving everybody a blink dagger that works even with damage. Old Dota 1 blink daggers.
Yeah, and actually looking at farm, Paraban now, up on the Tinker, he's going for a straight up Hex by the looks of it. I guess it might be Shivas, but Hex is probably the common choices now. Yule Scepter, Easter Jet, he wants to go for the kill. Exorcism is there as well. Do they have Stampede to disengage? Oh, they're going for the fight instead. The Fisher came in, got them, might get the kill regardless. No, the Sandstorm gets stopped by a nice enchant out of him. He's still on the run. He runs the wrong way. PSM finds him. I mean, you can't survive this, or can you? Blink out. Oh, he didn't pop the Shadow Poison. Oh, the Blink Burrow Strike. They stopped the TP out, and that's the kill.
But the rest of the squad, they're kind of trapped in this jungle, and this could be hugely terrible for them as Sand King taking huge amounts of damage. He's surely going to go down soon. He's trying to hide in the trees, but he's not going to be able to. But he's Burrow Strikes out. In the meantime, the Doom does take down Razor, and this is absolutely huge coming out from KBG, turning his team right around, trying to get the... if you do see the Doom, it does mini stun him right there, and Dale surely is going to be soon to follow. While the Sand King does fall in the background, but Viper easily gets that retrade, and that's going to be a 2 for 5.
That was such an excellent fight for them, and of course, if the Tinker can't just have free roam in the fight, there's a huge lack of damage then. I mean, it's not like they lack damage per se, but there's just, not a lack, but a huge part of the damage is just missing. And of course Razor, I thought it was a minor mistake maybe for the Doom to actually use his ultimate on the Razor because the Eye of the Storm was already activated, but I mean, just securing the kill that way, and without the Tinker and the Razor, they could just chase other people down.
And sadly right now, they're going to be taking another tier 2 tower, as this tower pushing, they don't really have a lot of tower push, but what they do have, they're using it. Taking advantage when they can.
Ice Path connected onto the TPs are coming in from the Tinker as well now too. He's the one on the run. Scorcher is already activated, but the Stampede comes out. They want to catch up. They have the Echo Slam. Jet nicely thrown up in the air with the use onto triplet as PSM gets... Oh, the Echo Slam actually off target, and Artis, he is somehow still alive. Mech pop, but he finally goes down. Jet Exorcism doing a lot of damage. Dale, he is pretty damn tanky on the center, and oh, the Epicenter comes in, but the Burrow Strike a little bit off target, unfortunate, and Razor, thanks to that Burrow Strike missing, he does stay alive. So this time around, it is a wonderful fight for MP.
We do see in the background the Earthshaker does end up going down. That's going to be a 4 for 2. As all of a sudden, just when we see KPG taking the dominating team fight, Team NP turn around to do exactly the same in return. As the experience is almost zero right now, slightly in favor of KPG. While the gold is again slightly in favor of KPG. 2.5k, but at this point, 2.5k is nothing 23 minutes into the game. That's basically half of an item.
Yeah, they definitely need a bigger of a lead because Razor is just keeps on farming up to another 2k gold now. Can go for BKB or maybe just targeted refresher straight out. And even Android P, he has 2k gold in the bank. Has he forced already ready on the Shakiro? Maybe it might be worth investing into a pipe themselves on somebody.
Well, the problem you have right now isn't the Razor. The Razor, yes, he's a very nice mid-game carry, but he's not going to be the one who's doing the late game, as we see Sen desperate trying to get the Shaker out there, and he's going to be able to get out.
Or is he? Goddamn, wants to chase him down. One Burrow Strike might be enough to take him down, but he has to escape now. Sandstorm still eats the heat-seeking missile. And now Android P, oh, he's gonna get caught. Jet is there, Viper Strike up. The 4th F, well, it's just not gonna be enough. Silence comes out as well. Easy kills.
But as I was going to be saying, is that right now, if we have a quick look at the net worth, the highest farmer in the game, although they're behind in gold, their two highest farmers are their two cores. With the Tinker, he's got the boots of travel, looking like he's going towards that sheep stick. And the Tinker, because of that rearm, he's possibly the hardest carry in the game. You get all that, you get the shotgun build on him, you get the Hex, you get the huge amount of damage, and there's nothing people can do late game.
Yeah, I mean, just being insta-hexed, and not only just instantly hexed, but constantly hexed as well. It's just so hard to deal with. Of course, Tinker needs a couple more items to actually make that 3 a reality, because his mana pool otherwise wouldn't sustain it. But just having the Hex, like you said, rearmed and getting multiple instances of the Hex going, it is hard to deal with. And if you look at the items, there are no BKBs at all coming out from Kompas.
And really at the moment, as in, do they really have a natural BKB carrier? As in, the only one really that you consider that normally buys a BKB would be a Doom. And he's not playing that carry role, he's playing the initiation.
Yeah, and this Doom really isn't... I mean, if you look at the net worth, yes, it's not bad or anything. But I think they would, or at least hope to have more farm on the Doom by this time. Because if he had like Refresher Orb Doom with like a Hex on top of that or something, then yes, late game Doombringer, he can just shut down 2 heroes. Like, if you blink, first you ultimate the Razor, maybe then get the Tinker after that. It can be a huge thing in the later stages of the game. But Doombringer, he is still so far away from that point.
Yep, and I say that right now, the difficult thing for not KPG, Team NP is going to be just surviving the next 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes, this is where the mid-game is starting, and all these heroes on the KPG side are really strong at this point in the game, as we're seeing they can push down towers and get amazing team fights. But once they get past that, with the Tinker farmed up, and the Razor even more farmed up,
the Doom on the center goes out this time around, and Triplet, he gets the Echo Slam, but is it gonna be enough? Mech comes out, as does the Pipe, and repeat, dropping low to the epicenter, actually only hit 1 hero, as Razor, he's man fighting everybody else, huge mistake to make. 3 against 1, not gonna happen as Andrew. He's still low, Burrow Strike catches him in the end, Artist drops his Viper Strike, and Dale, well, he gets 1 kill, he kills the Doombringer, but 1 for free, and Dale, he might not even make it out. 4 seconds for the Blink Dagger, Yule's up in the air, they're gonna catch him. Silence up, Burrow Strike, Viper Strike, just multiple strikes all around, and a 4-4-1 exchange.
And that was a huge team fight coming up from KPG. It's just what I was saying, that they need to not give up too much in this mid game. If they can survive that, if they can get through to the late game with this Tinker and the Razor, then I think they will take this game. But if this is going to be where things get hard for them.
Yeah, Kompas, well, they have to make something big happen on top of the one team fight. Last time around, we saw them win a team fight, tried to push the tier 2 unsuccessfully, and just giving away all the advantage that they got from that one team fight. And now they just have to take objectives, they have to make more happen than just winning the fights.
It looks like they're not going to be taking this tier 2 tower, just so much defensive turtle coming out from this team NP, as I think in this situation NP stands for no push.
Oh man, that was brilliant of you, I have to admit. But even Roshan number 2 in the makings, as Viper, well, he has that Talisman of Evasion for some time, so I'm hoping it's going to be a Butterfly, not a Heaven's Halberd. I mean, Halberd is not a bad item, but Butterfly also boosts your damage more, if you're an agility hero, of course. And it was a bait Roshan, or Roshan bait. They pop the pipe now, they want to chase them down. Will they be successful? Use up on the center so that there's no ultimate. They finally use the Stampede, and now Jet, he's dropping low. Disruption comes out, the Stale dropping to Half-Life as well, and he goes down immediately once he's slowed down. And Triplet, oh, nice Fisher, but he loses life to the Exorcism. And RP, he's on the run as well. Cryptswarm just connects on the edge of Jet. He's just going to chase him down. Exorcism, right clicks, they're probably going to be enough, or are they? As Razor gets the kill on Sangi. Oh, that's a gem on the ground. Chet actually didn't see it, but another 3-4-1 exchange.
Yeah, as we see KPG, those big teamfight ultimates coming out, and sadly we saw that the Earthshake, he was looking to get that Echo Slam off, and it would have been amazing if it wasn't for the fact that Sand King had basically come in first and knocked his cooldown off of his Blink Dagger on cooldown.
Yeah,
and they're gonna be able to pick up their thing again.
It was beautiful play by Kompas Gaming, to be honest. I was like, oh my god, might be a disaster if they get caught in the Roshan pit, but they backed off and they actually baited out quite a lot of spells into the Roshan pit, because MP, of course, they don't have vision into Roshan pit because it's almost impossible, at least with the heroes that they have. So they just went in, they used the static field, I think they even used the fissure into the Rosh pit. But of course, KPG, they had already backed off, and with those spells on cooldown, they could easily just initiate themselves.
And again, this is as expected, so to say, for KPG, just because of in the mid game, the Tinker, he doesn't really have a lot he can do. As in, a Tinker in the early game is actually surprisingly good with the amount of burst damage he can output without his rearm due to the low health everyone has. But in the mid game, everyone's kind of got those items to be tanky enough that they're not really worried about his single laser and the heat-seeking missiles. And at the same time, he's not quite farmed enough. He's able to use that rearm to just do shenanigans.
Yeah. Speaking of shenanigans, we have a Sand King with a Dagon. I think that's the definition of a shenanigan, but... PSN,
Level 1 Dagon.
Yeah.
Time for some kill securing.
Well, to be honest, if they can just burst down a Tinker, it's gonna just help them so much in the fights. But mid lane, Doom, he might be in trouble. Actually, he Dooms up the Tinker. Tinker kind of get away. They use the Stampede. They're gonna kill off the Doom. But Tinker, I mean, they need to get the counter kill. There's the burster coming out. Will it be enough? Dagon level 1 as well. Nope, he's getting caught instead. That was a horrible thing for Kompas to do here.
Yeah, they kind of got caught out. Sand King tried to go in for the big plays, but sadly he just got thrown back. And now this is going to be a tier 2 tower push, and I don't think they can try and defend this. Not with that ultimate on Sand King down, not without the Doom ultimate either.
Well, if they really want to play ballsy, then maybe actually with the pipe as well as the heart now finished on Chet. This Death Prophet is actually just ridiculously tanky. But I guess with the March of the Machines being down as well, it is just a little bit too hard possibly. And there's even a pipe on the center now, so the playing field is even now as far as mechs and pipes go.
Yeah, but pipes everywhere, but we do see the ultimate going out onto that Razor. He's trying to get out of there. He will be able to do so. And in fact, they will defend the tower enough to be able to get the deny off. Very nice play. But they're not done yet. Doom's going in. Plus underscore plus. Looking for more kills, but he's not going to find anyone. The rest of Team NP just getting out, no problem.
But Kompas, they still have the Aegis, they have the Exorcism ready, which is of course level 3 as well for some time already. So this, by all intents and purposes, should be a tier 2 tower, unless MP can pull off a good team fight. Or actually, Kompas Gaming, they're like, it's easier to push bottom, because of course MP has limited access. They have only one way to just normally come in to defend it. So yeah, they're taking the safer tower first.
They've also got some pretty nice wards in this area. Slightly less common position, but at the same time still giving them the vision that's needed. As the ultimate is going to get popped, it looks like they're going to take this tier 2, and I don't think they can defend it. It's just going down so fast. They do have fortification, they're not going to pop it, and they're going to keep on going to tier 3 and just try and do the pressure.
Yeah, a nice fissure to actually stop it for a little while, but if they have vision, they have damage on the tower with the Exorcism Spirits coming out. It is down to quarter of a duration, so I think once the Exorcism ends, at least I hope that they're just going to back off after that and come back another time, because this tower is taking so much damage already. Yeah, but now there's a heart on the Razor as well, 3.1k HP on that bastard.
And it's worth noting right now that the Earthshaker still doesn't have his Blink Dagger up. In fact, I didn't notice that before. I assumed he'd already had it off because it's 33 minutes into the game, but he's still trying to farm it up. He's 0-6 and 12, not been having the greatest game in the world. Been having some nice fissures, but apart from that, just not getting the farm.
Yeah, and well, I guess at least they have Tinker to make up for that lack of Blink Dagger, maybe with his own burst damage. He has a Dagon level 1 already, so can go for more levels into it, I guess. As Artist finishes up his Butterfly, but do you think that Butterfly was the best item decision for the Viper?
Well, I'm not quite sure. As we do see, Goddamn is looking for the ultimate. He's going to be able to take out the Earthshaker pretty much solo. But that was a big ultimate to blow, in fact. 112 seconds, he may give up his own life for it, as he doesn't really have much more. Well, he has enough for one Burrow Strike. He's going to burst right
Yeah.
deeper into the
Oh!
jungle, trying to get out, but Tinker is there.
Oh
Tinker's
my
actually
god,
gonna
and
blink
Tinker
away.
actually blinks wrong as well. God damn. I'm not too sure if he wanted to blink on the lane. I'm pretty sure he wanted to hit the trees, but oh, Ice Buff just on the edge. And well, bye-bye. Even Veil of Discord used. At least he's waiting a lot of time. Finally, it's gonna go down, or is he? Yeah, he burns down.
That was some nice play there coming out from Sand I think it was more Tinker. He kind of saw that all of a sudden there was a Sand in his face, and it was a panic response to get out of there. Because generally, if a Sand blinks towards you, that's bad times.
Yeah, built-in reflexes, like I said, just not something you see every day maybe, but now Kompas Gaming, I mean, looking at the net worth, Death Prophet and Viper, they are doing well. Goldcraft, 8,000, almost 9,000 in the favor of Kompas Gaming. XP, 5,000 as well, so actually, they are still looking good. Shiva's card finished on Doombringer as well. But will it be enough? Because, man, Razor, if it's an actual team fight, I still worry for their killing potential on that hero.
Well, what I really worry about is that Tinker, he's getting even more items. He's got the level 1 Dagon. It is starting. He's got the Blink, he's got the Hex. And now he's getting the nuke.
Yeah, it is upgraded to level 2 as well, just did it. And he's actually making sure to save enough for a buyback, and smart decision otherwise. If you somehow manage to just pick up a Tinker somewhere, and he doesn't have buyback, and you're up against the Death Prophet, you just lose Rex straight out almost.
And also, a quick update for people who are watching, wondering about the other games. There's 2 huge upsets actually currently in the round of 32 going on, with Cowie getting taken out in the round of 32 by a team called XDD. While also Sneaky Nick's Assassins getting taken out by Dream is Alive. 2 huge upsets there coming out in the round of 32.
I have no idea who Dream is Alive might be.
Neither do I. All I know is Sneaky Nick's Assassins, most famous for their having IX Mike.
The mustachio.
Yes. But obviously we're in this game right now with Team NP. They're holding their own against KPG, trying to defend this bottom tier 3 towers. The push is real, but the Dream is not dead.
Well, pipe activated, they want to pressure it, they activate, oh, but Diego Sam comes out immediately, nice defensive disruption though, up onto Chet, the Spirit still doing a ton of damage, pipe activated for them as well. There's the Kiilstofte coming out, Berserk onto 3 heroes, but there's no epicenter. Oh my god, will it be enough Doom on Razor? Actually, they get the kill, there's no buyback on the Doom. Oh, this might be huge and beautiful as Artist gets another kill Tinker. He buys back as he went down to Viper. And now they want to go for Android. P, the Blink is there from Dale, gets the Hoofstomp double edge, but the Blink Berserk onto Dale as well. Will it be enough? The Spirits are gonna wear off soon. Hex onto DD. Or goddamn Raiders. Oh, Paraban, he goes down! Dieback, ultra kill for Artis.
And that could be a good game right there. As you see, they're trying to push in. That teamfight initiation, the pipe, they just spent so much time as the Rampage comes out. Obviously, they did kill the Tinker twice, but the Rampage does come out. They're looking to take the Raxes and tier 3s, and this could be the end for Team NP. As we just saw that they tried to focus at Death Prophet, tried to get rid of that ultimate, but there was just so much survivability. First starting off with the Disruption, then with the Kiilstofte. And all their initiation was basically them standing around waiting for the defensive capabilities to come back off on cooldown.
Oh, and the biggest thing, of course, is that when your exorcism is activated, if you're disrupted, if you use yourself, your spirits will still do the damage. And oh, Chet! He's going for the double heart.
What?
Death Prophet is gonna have double hearts of the rest.
Okay.
Man,
Okay, let's go with the double heart then.
I mean, do you think like something like AC would have been a better investment maybe? Or
Possibly, as I do know the hearts, they do kind of start to drop off in the ability they give you to survive stuff after the first one. But either way, we do see, goddamn, they're looking to get the Doom off. They might be able to take out the Razor right now. This could be huge, but the slow from the Razor.
And the Purge is so good, and of course Fisher perfectly done by Triplet, and using once again the Stampede to disengage. And now with the Doom on cooldown, I guess Kompas can still... Oh, the Echo Slam comes out onto 2 Hero 2. Dropping so low, but shit, it almost tickled him. But there's the Epicenter burst onto 3 heroes. Pipe finally activated in chat. His Exorcism is there. Razor goes down once again. No buyback for him, Dale. Chase down as well, or is he? Nice force of keeping him alive, but the Exorcism Spirits, they're chasing him. The disruption goes out as well. Chet gets 1 kill. There's the burst onto Baraban. And this is GG called Kompas Gaming. They advance to the next round.
Yeah, we saw Team NP, they were Unidogs, a team we haven't seen before, and they did a very good job right now, almost holding their own, but a few bad team fights just lost it for them. They couldn't hold on through that mid-game, and they're going to go through to the round of 16, just one more game away from them qualifying to get into the main event. Also, it's worth noting that Dream Team has also managed to make it through to the main event as well. Also nice stuff there.
Oh yeah, so we'll probably follow Kompas Gaming, I think. Because, yeah, it's probably the easiest for us. We'll see. Maybe jump into another game depending on how long the Kompas Gaming game would take. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow us on this channel and all the English HeflaTV channels which you can find below the stream. And of course, our social media to know when we're going live, with what games and on what channels. Up on HeflaTV on all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, and VK for the Russian viewers. And of course, huge thanks to Benji for casting with me.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad to be on here, and everyone keep tuned to find out one more game to see who will make it in. We're in the round of 16. In fact, we've already actually got our first official qualifier, which is going to be X Game. They took out Beeb's Dota crew in the round of 16, and that's going to be the first win, so to say.
Yeah, and well, we'll see who the next teams will be, or at least what one other team will be, which we'll be going to cast. So yeah guys, just some songs, some ads as we try to get into a next game.